I'm so sorry. You know what? I don't even want to be on time. Yo, guys, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be consistent. No. I just feel like it's up to me to prove that. So my actions must be louder than my words. So welcome back, and yeah, man, it's been a hot minute, but I do hope and aim to improve that. So I think about a week ago, for those that follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, please do follow me. I'll put my handle down below, and it's at lediilambo, the same as my YouTube name. So yeah, if you're not following me, please do that. So I think about a week ago, I put up ask me a question, that thing, yakona, and I asked you guys what you'd like to see on my channel, and I got a lot of story times, especially from people that know me and my friends. They've always like asked me like, why haven't you done a story time? Your stories are lit, hey this, hey that. So in today's video, we are doing exactly that. Yeah, so we're doing a story time, and ish, the story, I can't believe I'm actually gonna tell the story. It's about a toxic relationship that I've been in. I've been in quite a few toxic relationships, so it's tricky. But this specific one was a lot. It was a lot, mate. And disclaimer, I'm in a better place now. Your girl is happy, she is content. I don't even know where to start. Let me start from the beginning. I met him through friends of mine at that time. This happened, I think, around 2017, you know? Yeah, we met. Nakona, for us to meet, it was like a link from a friend. Like, I don't know, I think you guys would, you know. There's this guy who, we're gonna call him Matata, because wow. So Kiyo Matata, you know, I think you guys would be a thing, you know. And he's been single for a while, and this and that and the other. And then I met him, we clicked, you know, types vele, you know, spec yonking though. And he was a cheese nana, so the guapios was flowing. Cool, no problem. And he wasn't, I think he's about a year or two older than me. You know, he's romantic, he's just, you know, he's got his flops here and there. He just had a little problem with tantrums, but besides that, he was a good guy. So the first incident, how we chilling, you know, within cuddles. So he's showing me something on his phone. I think it was a picture. Yeah. How he's scrolling. So I see some hand in his gown, right? So at that time, the relationship was still fresh. I knew that he had sisters, but I hadn't met them. How? Okay. So I'm like, who's this hand wearing your gown at your house? No, that's one of my sisters. And something just said, hi, man. No ways. Like the pose, you know, the setup of the picture. It was not making sense. It was not making sense, guys. How? Okay. Your sister. Hi. So there were a few people that we knew in common, being my friends and, you know, his friends. His home was around where I stay, but he stayed in the north. Okay, so there's a few people that we knew in common, and that we'd hang around with. So he's like, no, ask my friend, let's give the friend the name Mweketi. I don't know, ask Mweketi, you know, who this person is. So obviously, man, uzomdlaleli 5 umweketi afike over the weekend, because I used to be there like quite often. Beginati, we stayed together. So hey, Mweketi comes through. I'm like, Mweketi, kimang o. So obviously he's already tipped Mweketi umatata. I know it's Matata's sister. Oh, okay. That's bullshit though. Like, the whole time, I'm sure for 3 days straight, I kept asking the same question. Who's this Han? Who is this Han? You know? It's my sister. Why don't you believe me? It's my sister. It's my sister. It's my sister. Then eventually, my sister sends a message on his phone, on Instagram, a DM, you know. So I see the name and I read the message. It's along the lines of, yeah, you've been ignoring me, hey this, hey that, you know, I haven't seen you in a minute. Are you in a relationship? What's going on? You don't pick me up anymore. So okay, I catch the name. I go onto my Instagram. Oh, my sister is the same sister ga Matata. That's the same person. So I'm like, okay. So number one, Matata is making me a clown. Secondly, Mweketi is making me a clown, which, I mean, obviously that's his mate, you know, so he doesn't really owe me that loyalty, but still, you know, I go crazy. Yeah, I go nuts. And then it's fine. Eventually I let it slide, right? Continue in a relationship. So as I was there at his place, he had these funny tendencies, man. You know when someone has, you know, when you see the red flags in the beginning, but because you colorblind, it looks orange, you know? I'm like, I know it's fine, let me mice. You know, little tantrums, over the top. Every time there's an argument, the person feels like they are done. Then the next minute you're good. Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like a person that is unstable. Instability, guys. No. So I didn't like that. Like, they were just, you know, those little things that I would look past, but then I'd just be like, man, this guy, you know. But because he would treat me fairly well, you know, like, he'd treat me well. I'd be blinded by the way he treats me, you know. And I think that's why I kept telling myself that, no, it's fine. These are things that we can work on and whatnot. And I'm the kind of person, when I'm in a relationship, I feel like I don't give up right away. I always like to come up with solutions to whatever is the problem. Okay. Hi, it's fine. Everything is all gravy. Everything is all good. Whew, excuse me. And then, okay, the next thing that happened, I think we were not on good terms, you know. So us not being on good terms, I was around his area. I was having lunch with a friend, with a group of friends that came from Durban. So I think about 3 of my friends were part of that group, and then they just came to Joburg for something. So they're like, no, let's link up. So I'm thinking, no, let me go see my mates, and then after that I'll link up with my man, you know, and try and fix things or whatever, because things were rocky. Okay, how go morning side, morning side. Okay, we have lunch. So they had booked around there. where they were staying. So after that, it was a thing, Yoguti, we're gonna go to where they've booked and then chill, smoke, happily drink, you know, sharp. So I'm asking him, like, are you around, kind of thing. We talking. Sometimes, yeah, I know you can come through. Okay. And I'm like, okay, no, guys, I'll see you guys. No, I'm coming back. I'm going to sort out things with my nigga, so I'll see you guys. How? Okay. He's like, no, request, I'll pay for it when you get here. Sharp. I request, my driver was a lady. Okay, she comes through. We get to his place. When we get to his place, he's coming out of the door. He's leaving. So I'm like we're confused, because on the way I'm talking to this lady that was my Uber driver. I'm telling her, Uti, I know, this and that and the other. How? So as we're seeing this guy leaving his place, like, we're just like, what's going on, you know? How? What's going on? His answer, who did you come to? What do you mean? Who did I come to? We just spoke now via text. Like, he was so toxic. I'm just like, okay, cool, no problem. Seeing that you want to play dumb, now you suddenly have amnesia. It's cool. Let me dip. I go back to where my friends are having lunch. They wrap things up. Umuntu comes through out of nowhere, because now, okay, they've done eating. Now we're leaving to where they booked. So I'm like, nah, it's fine, guys, I'll just come with you guys. Like, I was just not in a good place, so I was up for vibes anyway. Did he not come there and cause a scene, telling people he's gonna shoot up the place, he's gonna shoot them? Oh, matata, guys. I'm gonna shoot you. What the fuck are you doing here? Like, you didn't know. Like, before I came, I did not tell you where I am, number one. Number two, I came to you and you played dumb. Like, you acted like, what the fuck is she doing here? You know? Like, he just had those small psycho tendencies. Like, what was the reason? You know? He's causing a scene. I'm just like, oh my gosh, can we go? Now he's making threats to people that he doesn't even know, you know? Telling people how he's gonna clock them. We just exit the place. Go for vibes. Kanti umatata told his mom, so I knew his mom. Did the mom not call me, telling me, dust? Gutimina, I don't know what he said. Like, I don't know what he said. You know, there's people in life that like to flip the script. They don't acknowledge when they've done something wrong. They'd rather pin it on you and just change things to suit them rather than acknowledging and apologizing. He was first class in that. The mom was calling me, yeah, you're cheating on my son. You're busy with your friends. And obviously, out of respect, I'm just going to keep quiet. But in my head, I'm just like, ma'am. Like, okay. So it's fine. She does all of that. No problem. Then, obviously, I was always put in a position where I was always apologizing for things that he would do. Because if I didn't do that, it would never happen. Nothing would ever be resolved, you know? So being the person that I am, hit him up like, okay, no, I'm sorry for, what did I even apologize for? Like, now that I'm thinking of it. And even then, I knew that I'm apologizing for nothing. Like, just so that we can be grand, you know? So I would take the blame for a lot of the shit that he would do. So I apologize. No, I'm sorry that I went for lunch with my friends, that I hung out with my friends. Like, no one should ever be put in that position. But I was just like, just to make things grand, it's fine. I'll apologize so that we can be cool, right? So, how? Super grand. My birthday comes up. Woo-wee. The story. So my birthday comes up. When my birthday comes up, okay, he's like, no, I want to make you a bride. You know, bring your friends, and yeah, you know, let's just do whatever. So it was a last minute thing. I think I had to tell my friend 3 days before, but they pulled through. It was like, okay, cool, no problem. Na lady's bride at his place. Umamami, ayenzi chakalaka. We get chairs from my place, you know, so that it can be a cute setup, because there were not enough chairs at his place because we had invited quite a few people. Okay, come collect the chakalaka, go to Macro, buy the liquor, you know. Hi, it's vibes. The bride happens, everything is grand. They were my friends, my cousins, some of his friends, you know, we're vibing, everything is grand. So he lived close to Booth. Matata lived close to Booth. So we're like, I know, guys, since the bride, like, you know, is kind of like over, it was his idea actually, and one of my friends, like, no, guys, let's go to Booth. Let's go and, you know, hang out there and just have fun. Alright, cool, no problem. We go to Booth with everyone that was there, because some of my friends left. So I think my cousin stayed, and like about 3 of my friends stayed behind. How we go to Booth, we're having a good time, bottles are popping, you know, me and my Henny, it's flowing. So my other friend was by the bar, right? So she's like, no, since it's your birthday, I want to get you shots. So I'm like, no, I'm coming back to Matata. Like, okay, hold on, I'm coming back. I leave, I go to the bar, I have shots with my friend, I come back. Did Matata not freak? I'm sure I was gone for like 5 minutes. Did he not throw a fit and cause a scene at Booth? Telling everyone, hey, it's time to go. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not having this. Let me go chill in the car, and, you know, until he decides to calm down or whatnot. Did he not come to the car? He literally almost smashed the window, because I was sitting on the driver's side, because I was just so mad. Ngavuli moto and just went in and sat there. Yeah. Did he? I'm sure God saved that window's life. God saved that window's life. He banged on the window, opened the door, pulled me out of the car. Now we are rocking in the streets. We are rocking. Like, we are rocking. And it was a mess. The car guard is trying to stop. My friends are coming out of the club. They're wondering what's happening. His mates are coming out. You know, like, everyone was just shook. Like, what the hell is going on? And he's going on. And as he's you know, being physical, I'm being physical back. Like, it's blow for blow, you know. And I won't lie, I had my toxicity also within the relationship. I throw hands. So that was one of my problems. I'm not gonna let a nigga angtry. Yeah, guys, so now it's blow for blow. We're going in. The car guard is just like, can you relax? I'm taking off my heels. I am at him. His friends come. They stop. My friends come. Like, what's going on, guys? Let's just dip. Let's go back to the house. You know? We go back to the house. As we're on our way back to the house, so we're sitting at the back. He's continuing. I'm like, no way, he's not this guy. Hey, did I not rock him in the back seat? Get to the house. Now, my cousins, so we were in separate cars. My cousins are on his ass like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You know, he's drunk, he's on some, yeah, no, this is, bear in mind that this is the AMs, né? This is all happening. I'm at AM. So people are just naked, like, he ruined everybody's night. We ruined everybody's night, including my own. And this was my birthday celebration. So you can just understand how it was. So I called her mom the next morning and I'm like, yo, this is what happened. My tata was, you know, he was hitting me, he was doing this, he was doing that. And then the dad pulls through. Bear in mind, we still naked, ne? Comes through in the morning, speaks to my tata, dusts him. He apologizes like an idiot, like a clown, certified clown. I take him back. I take him back because he knew how to apologize. You know when someone knows how to apologize? That was him. The whole flowers, the whole, everything that you like, he's gonna use that to apologize for his fuck ups. So I was like, no, it's not a problem. Cool. How? Next incident. My friend comes to visit me over the weekend because I was always at his place. So I'm like, no, friend, can come through, you know, can have drinks, we'll chill, you know, plus we're in our onesies and watch TV and, you know, just chill. So I tell him about it, like, okay, no, my friend is gonna come through. It's like, okay, no, it's cool. Let me also hit up my friend so we can all chill together. No problem. My friend comes through, we're chilling, you know, so it's fine anyway. We are chilling, we are vibing. He's also around. So his friends pull up. When his friends pull up, did he not say, I'm going to the garage? The friends didn't come in the house. It's like, no, what do you guys need? So we're like, no, we need dash, we need flavor, we need coal. He's like, got you. I'm coming back, I'm going to the garage. Yazi I garage ne? I think this was around 9 in the evening. The garage was 5 minutes away, literally 5 minutes away. Did he not come back after midnight? Did he not come back after midnight? So me and my friend are like, he's not answering his phone. So I'm worried, like, did something happen? Let's go to the garage and check, you know? And we went to the garage. When we went to the garage, this was after he left. We tried call his mates. He was not with the one that we called specifically. With Mwekezi. We try and call Mwekezi and we're like, dude, Matata, like, where's Matata? I don't know where Matata is. Can you please try and get a hold of Matata? Okay, cool. And if I get a hold of him, I'll get back to you. No problem. We go to the garage again. This was around past midnight. We go to the garage. We get more airtime. We get ice with my friend. When we get back to the house, is Matata not there? Packing up my shit, telling me to leave because I come from niggas. Drunk as fuck. My friend is shook. Like, do you understand how embarrassing that is? You're doing all of this in front of my friend. Number one, you're disrespecting my friend who came to see me. You're disrespecting me, you know? Okay, it's fine. You're used to disrespecting me, but now it's a problem when you're not disrespecting the people that I care about and my friends and my family, and you know? How? So now we're wondering, like, what's going on? He's During a scene, as per usual, that was his thing. It was his brand alignment was throwing tantrums. So we're like chilling on the couch, looking at this person causing a scene. He changes his clothes and he dips again. He leaves. So I'm wondering, like, what's going on? Tapa his pants. Did he not just spend 30K in the club at Booth, because Booth was the closest club to him? Did he not just spend 30K on booze? On champagne? He didn't drink champagne. We were just cognac the whole time. So, I mean, obviously, the vibes, you know? I let it slide again. Certified clown.
Hey! Yo! Terrible.
I think that time, I was just like, you know what? It's fine. If it ends, it ends. But obviously, at the back of my mind, I didn't want it to end. So, but ngabanje, I was very firm on my stance of I'm not gonna let him emotionally manipulate me like he usually does. That's not gonna happen this time. So ngimshayise ngomoya. Mangimshayisa ngomoya. Okay, it's fine. The last straw, guys. Yo, I think I need a refill on this tea. The last straw was when we were out. I was out separately with my friends. He was out separately with his friends. Did he not come to, this was at Zone 6 venue, because we were chilling up there by VIP. I think it was Mint Fridays. Did he not come to where I was chilling? He saw that I was snapping, took my phone and launched it into the crowd. Launched my phone. Now everyone is wondering, like, what the hell is going on? Now I'm busy throwing alcohol at him. It was a mess. He's dragging me out of the club like, we are going. Telling me, Auntie, choose Nana. I'll replace the phone. Don't worry about it. Got to the car. Matata, what is wrong with you? Did Matata not drive at the speed of 220 on the highway? Guys, if I didn't die that day, the prayer I was saying internally, I'm on some Matata, can you slow down? Slow down. Like, no, Matata, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die together. Get to his place. Now it's fights, going at each other. Like, it was just a big ass toxic cycle. Now I'm throwing things at him. He's going crazy, you know? Now it's back to throwing hands. I think he started bleeding. And that was when I was like, okay, no, this is serious, you know? Because he had a cut by his head from all the racking. Went back home in the morning. So I had another phone. I've always had 2 phones. So, okay, fine. We are texting on the other number because he had the other number. Then my brother comes through. And he can see that I'm not grand, you know? He can see that I'm not grand. He's on some, what's going on? I explained to my brother, because he came with my cousin. So my cousin is just, Kumaman, she's on some, no, tell that boy he's going to replace your phone, you know? Like, they are very more than capable of doing that. And you want your phone today. Tell him that. Did he not rock up? So I tell him that, like, you know what? You're going to replace my phone. Now it's back and forth on the calls. My cousin is in the background, you know. He's telling me I'm going to pull up. So, hey, in my mind, I'm just like, if he's going to pull up, first of all, my brother's here. My cousin is here. it's about to be dusty. Pulls up with his uncle and his dad. So as he's doing that, he's going at me. My cousin is on some, hey, you're not gonna do this. Sikon. Like, well, fuck you up, bros. You know? So now the dad is asking me what happened because he had like a young plaster over his head. Then I'm like, did he tell you what happened yesterday? Why he looks like this? The dad was like, yeah, no, he told me that you know, he fell or whatever the case may be, which, I mean, he had my back in that moment, so it's fine. But then I end up telling the dad the truth. So, you know, Matata came through Zone 6 venue, launched my phone, did this. The dad was shook. 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 So now it's phone chats. It's phone chats on some so my cousin brings it up and he's on some, it's phone chats now. My cousin brings it up, he's on some, okay, what's gonna happen with the phone? The dad is like, no, I can write you a check right now. Did my brother not stop the dad? Guys, my brother stopped the dad. And in that moment, I didn't understand, like, do you understand that I don't have a phone now? Yes, I have a phone, but that's not my main phone. I don't have a phone because of Matata, you know? So then they left, and that's when I just realized that, you know what? If a person can drive like that out of anger, luckily it was late at night and there were not a lot of cars, but still, that is putting our lives in danger, and I was not about to do that. Like, forget. And you know, I was just reminiscing on all the other incidents, and I just said to myself, no man, like, I don't think this is the life I want for myself, and this is not the life I want for him either. In as much as I loved him so much, and I'd always, you know, try my best to make sure that things are grand between us, it can't be one-sided. And also, you cannot ignore the toxic traits. Like, if the toxic traits are there, they are there. If someone is not willing to work on them, then there's only so much you can do. You know, you can't be saving yourself, saving someone's son. You guys, no ways. So I think that was the last straw. And in as much as I also had a role to play, there was a lot that he had done as well, you know, that we just, you know what, I just realized that, you know what, we are toxic for each other. Amen. Amen. So about the phone and my brother not wanting them to replace the phone, knowing the kind of person he was, my brother brought up a very valid point that if this person replaces your phone, do you understand that he's going to have entitlement over you because phone but still, like, I just felt like, nah, bro, he launched my phone. But actually, it made sense. So it was just one of those that I washed my hands. It's cool. Let me leave with my dignity intact. Everything else, materialistic, is replaceable. So yeah, I learned a lot of lessons from that, and I learned my limits, and I also learned that, you know what, it's not okay. Such things that set up, someone was gonna end up in a body bag. So I had to dip, and I dipped, period. But I still made a few fuck ups along the way, but it's okay. We'll talk about that in another story time. But thank you for tuning in and watching this video. If you enjoyed, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.